Hey everybody, what's up? TJ here. Now, this is pretty much where I left you at the end of the last video. Camper's set up. Now, what do I want to do? I want to put the awning on, because I have the awning that hooks on. So let's do that in real time as well, so that way you know how long that takes. Sorry to interrupt your regularly scheduled program, but I realized I didn't do that whole YouTube thing you're supposed to do, which is to say that I'm not sponsored by any companies, I didn't receive any discounts, and the only money I'm ever going to make off this video is if I manage to get enough subscribers and stuff to monetize it. So there's that. Enjoy the rest of the video. Talk to you later. Now what you're going to need, besides the awning, is some kind of mallet. I have a dead blow hammer just because that's what I like. But let's take a look at what's in the awning bag. Have the awning itself. It comes from the factory wrapped up a bit nicer than this, but I've had it in and out of the bag a couple times. You have a bag of poles. There's 4 poles. And a bag of stakes and guy wires. I also have the awning side, which is kind of like, not quite a vestibule effect, but it gives you like some, if you have wind blowing from a certain direction or a lot of sun, it gives you some help there. So first things first, you're going to want to set up your poles. So they're standard 3-piece poles. You got 4 of them. Four poles. Now you have the awning. Now the trick is to go along the edge, then you're going to find a zipper. I don't know if you can really see it, but there's a zipper there. Now within the zipper, there is Velcro. The Velcro's up to the top. So you want to start out by putting that Velcro on. So climb into the camper and just sit here on the edge. That's going to be your easiest way of doing this. Get your Velcro and stick your Velcro on. That's going to hold it in place while you're doing the rest. So I managed to get the zipper pull to the wrong side. Let's move that over. Okay. So then after you have the Velcro up, you're going to zip this onto the rain fly of the camper. I didn't have the zipper pull on the wrong side. I put the Velcro on wrong. So try not to do the same mistake. Swap the zipper back over. You know, I've done this probably good 5-6 times. So still plenty of ways to make mistakes with this one, but it's really not too bad. Okay, that's zipped in. Now at this point you want to climb down. Try not to step on it on your way down, which is easier said than done. Now on this side, at the bottom of the zipper, there is a little kind of toggle, and you want to put that through the loop so that way it doesn't pull the zipper undone. So, hello. Now you're going to need your stakes and your guy lines. I'm hoping that this concrete pad in front of me isn't going to interfere too much with the setup. So you want to take and find the third eye hook. Ooh, that's going to stick out a ways. It's going to do a bit of a turn there. So now these ropes are pretty cool with the way that they tighten. So it's got this little metal piece. You just pull through and that's how it tightens. Very useful. So you take, try not to drop all your stuff, and tie the rope on. Now you kind of have to just find a good angle. It'll happen the more you do it. You'll get used to it. Once you get the first one up, makes the entire process easier. As you can see, it's flopping all over the place right now. This ground's a little soft, but it'll work. Okay, first one in. Woohoo. So let's get this in a better location. Not exactly level, but good enough. So now, take, so as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3. The second and the third one get the guy lines in the stakes, in the poles. Of course, I left my hammer. As you can see, this takes a lot longer than the camper itself to set up, than the tent itself to set up, especially when you keep on dropping things. This is one of those videos where I'd really benefit from a cameraman, because I don't really feel like repositioning the camera every 5 seconds, and you're probably wondering what the heck I'm doing. But I'm just hammering stakes into the ground. Okay. So got 2 in. Next we come over to the second grommet. Actually, let's move this to a better location. Oh, that's way better. Yeah, that's going to be perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we got 2 up. Now, you have the first grommet, which is the one that does not get a stake or a pole. So it's just like setting up a ground tent pretty much, with having to stake everything out. This is not the kind of thing you're going to do if you're only at a campsite for a day or two, probably. I wouldn't, at least, because it just takes too much time. I can see why people don't do real-time setup videos of the awning. Okay, 3 poles, and this one needs to be fixed. Gonna stand it up straight. And let's go for the 4th. Now this one, I'm not going to have a very optimal place to stake it, just because the wood's right there, but with the number of stakes that are on this thing, it makes it less important if you have it perfectly in the right place. Get her over farther this way. Put the stick a little too far out. There we go. Okay, so we got all 4 poles up. Now, with these ones, these last 2, I don't actually set them up properly. And the reason for that is if you notice, I'd have to have the stake somewhere over here. So with this one, what I do is I take and I simply tie the rope onto there, and then loop it around my running board. It does make it a bit of a pain to open the front door, but there's no other way that I can really do it. And then the far side, I don't know. Oh, there's my bungee cord. I take this bungee cord and I bungee it to the tow hitch, because generally, unless you're camping someplace with soft ground in front of you and behind you, you don't have any other place to hook it. Kind of droops down low, but it works. And looking, I need to move some of the poles because they're not straight, but that's pretty normal. And there you have it. Setup of the awning. See how long that was. Camera's been recording for about 15 minutes. That's really not too bad. So let's take a closer look. So you can see, have it hooked up to the awning, got the bungee cord, then you got 4 poles, guy wired out, and you can walk right under it. So thank you very much for watching, and you keep on exploring as well. I'll see you next time. Talk to you later.